like I promised you guys, I was going to start doing my pregnancy updates. So I am officially today, I'm 12 weeks and 1 day pregnant. So I'm going to go ahead and do my 12-week update. I do have notes with me, so if I'm looking down, please excuse me. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't want to forget anything because you get pregnancy brain, and I already have 2 kids, so I have like triple the pregnancy brain now. But let's go ahead and get started. So a quick update on the baby. The baby, I'm 12 weeks. The baby has reflexes. He opens and closes his hands and wiggles his fingers, and he wiggles his toes. He makes sucky movements with his mouth, as well as squirming around a lot. I can feel a few movements, but it's really down low. And at first I was kind of not sure because I felt like it was a little bit too early. But when I went to go see my doctor, he confirmed what I was feeling. And so that's what's going on with the baby right now. The size of the baby is about 1/2 ounce in weight and 2.5 inches long. So that's about the size of like a plum or a lime. Let's go ahead and start with symptoms. The main symptom I've been feeling lately is fatigue. I really didn't feel this that much in the beginning, but I feel it a lot now. I'm so tired. Just doing basic things around the house make me exhausted. By like 8 o'clock at night, I am just pooped. I cannot move. I just sit in the bed. Brian's been helping so much with the kids and stuff like that, getting them ready for bed and stuff like that, because I am so tired by the end of the night. Another symptom that I'm dealing with a lot is nausea and vomiting. So by the time I was like 5 weeks is when the nausea kicked in. It kicked in 5 weeks and 4 days exactly, because I remember that because I was really apprehensive and anxious because that's the same day that I miscarried previously. So it was kind of relieving to wake up that day and instead of having a miscarriage, I had nausea. So it really let me know, like, okay, the hormones are flowing like they should be. And as welcomed as it was, it started to get very a lot. I was very overwhelmed with it because I have 2 kids. I can't lay around all day. They hadn't started school yet, so they were home with me during the day while Brian was at work and just trying to rest, but then also trying to watch a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old is so hard. So I really had to fight through it. As of right now, the nausea is still there. I really get nauseous first thing in the morning, and if I go without food, if I let myself get hungry, I get super nauseous. And as far as vomiting, I do vomit pretty often. I think the last time I vomited I didn't vomit yesterday, but I vomited the day before. So basically just my nausea kicks up. I smell something or I see something that I just don't like, and it's coming up. And a lot of times it's not food, it's either like if I just drank water that morning or stomach acid, which sucks because my throat starts to burn after that. So that's bad. When it did start, I think it got the worst around week 9. It was just extreme to where I was in bed all day, like I couldn't get up. So at that point, the kids were at school. All I had to do was wake up, take them to school, come back to the house, and I relaxed. I tried to keep myself full with water and soups and fruit. That was the only thing that I felt like I could kind of hold down to make me feel better. I did have to go, when I went to my doctor's appointment at 8 weeks, he did put me on Zofran to help with the nausea, and it did help tremendously. Like, it helped so much. And so just a few days ago, I was like, okay, well, I'm about to get to week 12. I should be good. I had just finished my first prescription of the Zofran drug, but then I had to go get a refill yesterday because it's just, I still need it, which is fine. I don't feel as bad, but I do still need the medicine to, help me cope throughout the day. Another symptom is around ligament pain. A lot of you know that when you get pregnant, your ligaments and your tendons and stuff begin to relax, and so you can injure yourself a lot easier than normal. My round ligament pain, of course, is like around the bottom part of my stomach by where my uterus is and my pelvic bone is. I have to be really careful at night because I toss and turn a lot. That's just how I sleep. And if I turn too quickly, I feel like I pull something in my stomach. It just feels so loose. Like, it's kind of, you know, relaxing to let my stomach open up and grow, and I can feel that throughout the day as well. It's not as bad, but I do have my days where it's really, really sore. Another symptom is breast enlargement. Of course, that's a very common symptom when you are pregnant because, you know, your breasts start to make milk and stuff like that. And this is my third baby, so my breasts really know what to do. And so I'm normally, when I'm not pregnant, I am normally about a C. I normally say a small C, and now I am a double D. So yeah, I had to go get new bras. Yeah, they're nice. Hubby's not complaining. But that's just, it just comes with it. Another symptom is extreme hunger. I get so hungry, I have to eat every hour on the hour. If not, I get really upset, and it has caused arguments, and I get nauseous, and I throw up. So I try to keep something on me. Even when I'm like out and about running errands, I have to keep some kind of snack, or if I don't have a snack, I keep peppermints on me to just, you know, keep something in my mouth. Sore nipples and hot flashes. So of course, with the enlarged breast, my nipples are so sore. Like, just them rubbing on my t-shirt hurts so bad. When I take a shower, I have to have my back facing the water because if the water hits, it hurts. It feels like freaking laser beams. And then hot flashes. I don't know if that's a symptom of pregnancy, but I'm having extreme hot flashes. Living here in Texas, it's supposed to, today's the first day of autumn, but it doesn't feel like it. We have summer up until about early November, so I just been extremely hot. I'll go from, even in the house, I'll go from cold to extremely hot. And Brian thought I was tripping, but I like lift up my shirt and I have beads of sweat coming down my back. That's how hot I am. And then the last symptom that I've been having lately is increased sense of smell. I can smell everything, and not everything in this world smells good, so it doesn't help. The good thing about that though is that I smell my husband like everywhere. Like, I can smell him on the sheets, in his clothes. When he's around, I just want to hug him and smell on him. He just smells so good. My babies smell so good, especially when they first get out the bath. And so that's it's kind of like a good and a bad thing with that. Okay, so weight gain. So far, I have only gained 1 pound. I honestly can't believe it. I feel really, really bloated, especially like in the first couple weeks. I felt so bloated. I felt like I gained like 10 to 20 pounds. But from going to the doctor to yesterday, she's told me from my beginning weight, I've only gained 1 pound. So that's really, really good. I know that, you know, when you are pregnant, you're supposed to gain weight. It's, you know, supposed to be a healthy thing, not too much. But because I've struggled with weight gain in the past, you guys have followed me on that journey. I am very, very nervous and apprehensive about gaining weight because I'm scared it's going to be harder for me to put it off now that I'm a little bit older and this is my third baby. So I'm really trying to be careful what I eat. I do eat my snacks and my junk food, but I'm eating more healthy food. But I'm really, really scared about gaining weight. So I'm trying to get that out of my mind and just know that it's healthy. This is what the baby needs. I need to gain weight. But they said gaining 1 pound in the first trimester is completely normal, because by BMI standards, which to me is completely BS, I'm considered obese. Okay. She wants me, or well, the nurse was telling me to gain about 15 to 20 pounds. She said that would be fine. So I'm going to probably strive for about 20 to possibly 25. But yeah, I really don't see how I'm obese, but okay. I just feel like I'm a little thick. But so the next thing is cravings and aversions. So I really don't have a lot of cravings right now. I really crave fresh fruit like bananas, apples, grapes, tropical fruit like pineapples, mangoes, anything that's a fruit. It just tastes so good. It tastes so fresh. It makes my stomach feel good and stuff like that. So I love that right now. Also pickle flavored chips. I got these. Let me show you. By Tom's. They're dill pickle flavored chips, and they taste so good. It's like so salty and so pickly. I do eat pickles every now and then, but I really like the pickle chips more. What else? I'm also craving like cold stuff. Oh, candy. I'm craving a lot of sweet candies, a lot of chocolate. I've really been doing good. Like, that's where I've really been trying to draw the line. Like, hey, let's not eat so much chocolate. Just, you know, whenever you get a little craving for it, just have a little bit. You don't need to have a whole bunch. So that's what I've been doing. But also cold stuff like ice, Slurpees, I like popsicles, just sucking on something cold. It makes me feel just better as far, especially with like the nausea and stuff. It helps so much. For aversions, okay, so this is the one aversion that's really, really like ticking me off is I cannot drink sweet drinks. And at first it started off as soda. I was noticing like when I would drink my Pepsi or my Coke, which I don't drink a lot of sodas. I'll have like maybe one for like dinner every now and then, but I cannot drink it. It makes me so nauseous. I was on like a root beer kick for a while. The root beer makes me very nauseous. So I'm like, okay, I'll just stay away from sodas. Juice, Kool-Aid, sweet tea, all of that makes me nauseous. So I just stick to water. Even my coffee makes me nauseous, which hurts my heart so bad because it's pumpkin spice latte season. And y'all know I love everything pumpkin spice. And I can't. But what I do is I do still have at least a cup in the morning because it gets me through my day. And so I kind of suffer through it. What I've been doing is when I drink my coffee, I hurry up and eat something right after. So I kind of get the coffee taste out of my mouth and I feel better. So I think it's just my body's way of saying, Sade, you need to drink some more water and stop BSing and hydrate yourself, because y'all know I have an issue with getting dehydrated. So I've been drinking as much water as possible. Another aversion I have is dairy, except cheese. I'm absolutely fine with cheese, but milk, I'm not a big milk drinker anyway. When I was pregnant with Jason, my first child, I drank milk, which was really, really weird for me. But now I cannot even, like, milk and cereal makes me nauseous. What else am I having an issue with? Like creamers, of course, in my coffee make me nauseous. That's probably what's making me nauseous with the coffee. But also ice cream. I cannot eat ice cream. And like I'll be eating it and it's fine, like it tastes so good. But you know, like that aftertaste in your mouth of ugh. Oh, one more thing. If I sound really, really weird or I'm talking out of my nose, I get really congested. I have so much mucus now that I'm pregnant and it's ridiculous and it's bothering the hell out of me. So excuse that. And the last thing are emotions. I'm very, very emotional this pregnancy. I don't remember being this emotional with my other two pregnancies. I cry a lot. I cried a lot of commercials. I cry when Brian says something sweet. I cry when he makes like a comment about something I'm not liking. Like I cry about that. I cry when my kids don't listen to me. I cry when I'm in the shower just because I'm in the shower. Like I cry a lot this pregnancy. I don't know what it is. I have had, you know, like a mixed emotions, especially in the first couple weeks. I think right now, this week, since I went to the doctor yesterday, I'm finally getting excited about my pregnancy. Now, I know it sounds weird because I had a miscarriage and now I'm pregnant. She'd be like, oh, you're so, you know, that's great. It's a blessing. I know that. But because I went through the miscarriage, like I told my husband, I feel like it took the innocence away from being pregnant. Now I worry. My first two pregnancies, it's like you get pregnant and you have a baby. So that miscarriage, that was the first time I've ever gotten pregnant and didn't end up with a baby. It completely took me by surprise. It's something that's super, super hard to, you know, to go through and stuff like that. And I would not wish that on anyone. I know it's very common, but it's still hard. And I don't care if you're 5 weeks pregnant, 25 weeks pregnant, or 35 weeks pregnant. When you lose a baby, it's hard to deal with. And everyone deals with it differently. And it shocked me because I didn't think I would be as upset as I was, especially because I was 5 weeks, 4 days. But I was very, very upset. So I think now that I heard the heartbeat, the baby's 12 weeks, I feel a little better and I can relax. I can breathe and exhale and know that hopefully, you know, God willing, this baby will be able to be born and be healthy. But that is my 12-week update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me show you a quick belly shot. Boy. So, I'm really not that big. I look more bloated than anything, like I ate a burrito. This is my belly. It's a side view. And I didn't get any stretch marks on the front of my stomach with my babies, but I do have a few on the side. They're lightening up a lot, but now they're going to come back. So here's the side view. And here is the front view. And I did have my belly button pierced. That's why it looks funny right there. It's been stretched out through my pregnancies. But yeah, that is my belly. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this pregnancy update, and I'm so excited to get it up. I'm about to edit it and put it up right now. I will see you. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a pregnancy update every single week, probably every 2 weeks until I get a little further along, like in my 8th and 9th month, and I'll start doing one every week, just because I know you guys want to be updated on everything. But thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me. I'm so excited. Please keep us in your prayers that we have a healthy baby, a healthy pregnancy, no complications, and I will see you guys in the next pregnancy update. Kisses from the missus.